Doo, doo, doo. Let me change language for a moment. English. And we are ready to go. I'm gonna erase this one and I'm gonna start a new game. Now, for you guys, maybe many of you don't know, but Metroid Fusion is probably my favorite game on the GBA. My favorite Metroid game overall. Many people prefer Super Metroid. Actually, I've never played Super Metroid. But this one, I didn't even like it at first. Then I started to play it. I got it together with Zero Mission. I sent my mother to the shop when I was like 10 or 12 years old. She came back with this one and Zero Mission. I played the hell out of this one. Now, if you guys are on this channel, you probably already know about Metroid Fusion. Still, people say Super Metroid is better. Maybe I will do a playthrough of that one. I actually have seen some scenes, some parts of this game, that game, but never really played it on a whole. Anyway, you can now enjoy the cutscene. It's GBA level cutscenes. I know there is a way you can skip the cutscene. You basically have to make a completely new file and then start a new game on that file and immediately turn off and on the Game Boy Advance. That way you're gonna start off from direct on the starship. Yeah, the starship. Here you can see her beautiful suit. I'm not gonna read this one. If you want to read it, you can just do it on your own. But actually, I have to say this is probably the best way they could explain the loss of powers from the suit. If you played something like Metroid Prime, I don't remember which one, I think it was Metroid Prime 2. The reason why she lost all her powers was that because of electrical discharge. That was such a stupid idea. No, I think it was Metroid Prime 1. I think so. Maybe, I don't know. If you guys know, you can tell me later. But here it actually has a legitimate explanation. They basically removed their suit, so it would be natural for her to not have her suit powers again. Still, this cutscene really takes a lot of time to get to the point. You lost your powers, you're going to the spaceship. Let's hear how much you can go on without blowing it up. Hello, Adam. Prepare for docking. The last batch of creatures there. If you played Super Metroid, you maybe know who they are. Yep, I already spoiled it for you. In your ship's computer, following the commands of this blunt computerized CEO. Yeah, I don't know why she just accepted to follow the commands from a computer. She's not that much of a bounty hunter herself, as she's like a mercenary hired. Yeah, those are two different things. She's more of a mercenary than a bounty hunter. Anyway, enjoy these GBA graphics. They look so cool. Still look perfectly fine after all this time. Yippee. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Seriously, the humans in this game are really stupid. Oh yeah, we know these infectious parasites can act of their own. Let's just put them with the suits of our best bounty hunter in the entire galaxy. Let's see what happens. And what happens is, well, you see it later. You can't use most of your abilities, we know that. Navigation rooms. So, if you played other Metroid, except for Other M, this game is probably the second most story-based Metroid game, unless you don't want to count Other M. I'll accept if you don't want to count that game in. That's horrible. I mean, the gameplay was fine, the story was awful. You're gonna go through a lot of navigation rooms. I might as well just go through this real fast. Biosigns are confirmed, be careful. Basically, there are some living creatures inside of the room. Quarantine bay. Hey, one thing I'm gonna talk about is that the music in this game is really good. It's on par with other Metroid games, and Metroid games really have a high standards of our music. This eerie sensation is great. I played this game so many times already. Actually never went for 100% or not even for something like a speedrun. I just like to play it for this gameplay. I'm such a casual. Yeah, only the Metroid vaccine saved your life, so you basically are now half Metroid, half human. You won't be able to be infected by X again, so you can basically absorb those X parasites and you're gonna gain back HP and armor. I actually do not understand how absorbing an X parasite will give you weapons, missiles back and bombs back. It's just gameplay mechanics, I think. No real explanation. Now we're going to get our missiles. Yeah, you get missiles really fast in this game. Level 0 darks unlocked. I'm just gonna save for a moment. For those of you who are interested, I'm playing on an emulator. I'm playing on the Wii U version. Zombies. Yeah, I know I could play for the free version with an emulator on for PC, but I like this game so much I actually decided to buy it and play legitimately. Yeah, here now we're gonna get the briefing that we can't really shoot everything done with only our beam, normal beam, so we're gonna get missiles. And looks like my battery is kinda running off. Adam Malkovich. That name became from an interesting character that you knew little about to a joke and a meme character in 2 days. Navigation room? We don't really need to go there. Though if you go to that navigation room before getting the missiles, the computer will be like, yeah, Samus, just go to the next room. Yeah, missiles. But the power got down. Basically, now the elevator is off, and people were not smart enough to buy some stairs. Oh no, the electricity is off. Well, we're gonna die starving here. And these people are stupid, the ones who made this space station. So we're gonna jump here, shoot a missile. You can only damage these things with your missiles. You're being worked enough. Unless, I don't remember, can you shoot them down with your charge beam? I think you can. Here's another mechanic. You can climb stairs and grab on ledges with this in Metroid Fusion. I think it's the first game that allows you to do that. Yeah. Super Metroid had the grappling beam that you could exploit really easily. No, I don't have to go there. And now these doors. You're gonna hit these doors at the start of the game. Later on, you have more powerful missiles, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. And there we go. At least they drop a red X, which gives you a lot of HP. Let's see. If I remember correctly, there was supposed to be something here. There was supposed to be an energy tank here. Oh, there you go. There we go. Now, it's not really that useful. I really like to have 100 extra energy. And we're off to the first boss. This boss is gonna be pretty easy, straightforward. You don't even need the missiles to kill him. He's gonna throw out the fires, and then he's gonna roll. Beams, he's gonna fire and roll. Just keep doing this. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Now, I don't have any missiles left, but it's not really that much of a problem. Because when it's gonna go back to its original state, it's gonna drop some green X's. Now, let's roll. Okay, thank you. Oh, there we go. Come here! Okay, 2 missiles, they are not enough. If you don't have enough missiles, you can just shoot with your normal beam, and it's gonna drop green X's parasite. There we go, another one, and... you don't think? Damn it. If you don't know, there is something called the sweet spot that allows you to get your ability back much faster. Basically, the X parasite, the one that gives you your abilities back, can actually be recovered a couple of frames earlier than normal. It's gonna be active for a couple of frames, then become completely invulnerable, and then it's gonna be completely grabbable for you. Although even expert speedrunners can't really get it all the time. My favorite speedrunner for this game is actually a guy called Kirby Masta. Go check his videos out. He's amazing. I actually watched this speedrun of Metroid Fusion like 4 or 5 times already. I think I'm gonna do that one of these days. And back to the navigation room. Why did you have breeding environments? Oh, yeah. People have been wondering why in this game they actually were having breeding environments. In the game they say they actually wanted to study the creatures in a similar habitat to their natural one, while still being completely controlled by the humans. Oh, and here's one thing that I really love. You're gonna get damage here, but you can see Ridley. Now, Samus can't really see Ridley, so she doesn't even know what I'm looking at. In her mind, I'm just enjoying her suffering, which is not really that off. You're gonna get the Varga suit much later in the game, though. And off to Sector 1. Actually, I'm gonna stop recording when I get to Sector 1. Maybe I'm gonna go to the navigation room, and off we go. Yep. I love the SAX startup animation. Introduction. You can really feel how strong it's gonna be of an opponent right off the bat. She's just gonna blow up. She can simply just blow up the entire station if she wanted to. And we are now in Sector 1. I'm gonna go through the briefing right now, and then I'm gonna stop. This is gonna be part 1. Main elevator off, so we will be stuck in these 6 sectors for a while. Something not human. Don't you have cameras in this station? Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Yep, objective clear. Okay, I'm gonna save right now, and I'll see you guys next time.